right.
the VOD and you should hear some of our suggestions.
Yep. And honestly, don't be afraid to reach out to me, TRL, anybody on the Discord if you ever want talk about your matches or anything like that. Like I'd be happy to practice with you or anything.
Bring out the Jin.
The Jin. I don't know who Volzar plays.
He plays with Kazuya and Jin.
Oh, okay. And Final Hazards, no more Chloe. He said the Kuni's coming out, which interesting to see this character because she was everywhere when season 4 launched, and then like nowhere. So interesting to see the people who are still playing this character.
Oh, nice sidestep.
Goodness. Right, let's play some Tekken. Hold this.
As a reminder, Kuni's set 3 is 0 on hit. So she has no mix. She can't get away with a mix up.
Oh, the day 1. Okay.
Crouch mixed up.
Uh-oh.
No punish.
Whiffing. Oh, look at the...
Oh, he was ready for that.
Yeah, okay. The animation kind of tripped me up. I wasn't sure if he was ready for this. Oh, look at the... Okay. Fortunately, that rage drive does like no damage. Because otherwise, that could have gotten really ugly. Yeah. The sidewall kind of like... Normally, sidewall saves lives, but it kind of like screwed him there.
Oh yeah, that lows a little key punish.
Oh my goodness.
You have to block all. Yeah.
Sorry, no, go ahead.
Her break dance slow. Yeah, it's -13 on block, but you have to block both kicks.
Yep. And then I was just gonna comment on the parry, on Oh, take your damage. What is that? -13. Yes.
It's actually -14. He just didn't want that.
I wasn't sure. No.
Oh yeah, all right. Because you can punish with twin piston, so Volzar might be using muscle memory there.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
There we go. Speaking of launch punish on lows.
Yeah. Wow, that's actually gonna be a big deal. Dude, these guys are slugging. This is a stark contrast to the last game we saw. These boys are hit.
Yeah, both these characters have crazy combos. I can do a lot of damage.
Kunimitsu combos will take you to the wall on the infinite stage. They really will. Just carry you forever.
Carry you to stage select.
Yeah, she will carry you to Tekken 8, dog. No rounds. None. Mine. I want all the smoke. Fat boy. After anything I play, or what is it? After anything after I play is considered fast paced.
Update from Blitz. Apparently, Kunimitsu's back turn down forward. That breakdance kick is -14 on block as well.
All right, I'm going to annihilate that too. Thank you.
Well, -4. Oh, what's Oh yeah, she has that. Oh,
yeah, she has.
Yep.
Yeah. As of season 2, I believe it's I-14. So we went from having to settle with an subpar 15 frame punish to now having quite a strong 14 frame punish. So we'll take it.
Yeah, Kunimitsu is one of those weird characters where like I feel like most people know her moves, but playing against her is still like very mentally draining.
Yeah, there's a lot you have to look out for, just like on the fly.
Right.
Like, she's coming in with set stance. I gotta stay still, or maybe she's doing 1-1 strings. Now do I sidestep it left or do I sidestep the extension right? She could just go in the air. Like there's a lot to kind of look out for at the moment. So
round 1. Fight.
2-2-2 back turn hop kick. All right, let's go. I'm down. He did 2-2-2 back turn hop kick. All right, what's for breakfast? You got the wall. I smell an unblockable.
All right, so that move you just did, that kick into cartwheel is -15 on block, but with pushback.
The pushback does make it tricky to punish.
Right.
I mean, maybe at the wall, maybe Jin Can-Cans could have caught it. I don't know. Look at the whiff punish.
Round 2.
Man, Hazard's playing sharp. Unblockable. You're not ready for do it. Get that shit!
I didn't know you could do that. You could do that.
My face. Let's go. Let's go. Volzar with the presence of mind to be aware of that. That would have hit quite a few players. Does he break it? No, not quite. Not quite.
This is where you don't want to be.
Yup. Okay. Bro, I smelled that dagger, and instead he sidestepped that. So I would have sat there and blocked it, but you know, interesting to see other players' decisions in contrast to mine. Okay, whiffing. I don't know if that's just because of the angle or maybe Kunimitsu's hitbox.
I think it's a wall angle.
It might have been, yeah. Look at the electric on the delayed timing. Really cool stuff from Volzar.
Oh, nice parry.
Yeah, that is minus. Oh yeah, that's not safe.
Nope. Round 4. Fight.
What?
I don't know what happened there.
I mean, it's working. Like I can't say nothing. All right, interesting thing that I've seen from Volzar. A lot of these big openings he's been getting is if he does if he forces Final Hazards to block and then waits just a split second, usually gets the counter hit. So I think if Volzar can exploit that attack timing a little more, might be onto something. Right now, Final Hazards is just kind of running him down.
Yeah, I see a lot of whiffing from Volzar, and I don't think looks like he wasn't quite ready for Kunimitsu's slightly OD movement.
Yeah. Yeah, this character goes fast. Goes very fast.
Right, and something to point out is that Kunimitsu's dagger, it's minus punishable on block, unlike other fireballs.
Yep. I believe it is minus 11.
Right.
I think. However, it's a note. I think if it's full, because what happens is if she throws it full screen, she actually won't teleport all the way to you. So it's only about that, you know, range like 2 or 3. She'll throw the dagger. She'll teleport to you in range for you to get a 10 or 11 frame punish.
Right.
So, as me, I take my humble jab and I take my plus frames.
So one of the reasons why some people say you should not sidewalk or sidestep that dagger is because if you dodge it, Kunimitsu can keep out with a DF2 or armor move.
Oh, it recovers it. It recovers fast enough.
Yes, the
Okay.
dagger recovers very fast on whiff.
All right.
One of those weird things.
Yeah, I've never actually tried sidestepping it. I might have to mess with it a little more. Usually I'm just content with blocking because a lot of less experienced Kunimitsu players will just do it. Like you're at range, they will just throw it, right? So you just take your 10 frame punish. But you know, I expect Hazard to maybe have the dagger placement be a little less predictable than that. All right, has wall, but still feels like Volzar's being rushed down here. Not quite.
Not what you want to do there.
Yeah, it doesn't break the throw.
That's safe. That move is so crazy. It's -9 on block, but it's got such a good reward on hit.
Yeah. Delicious.
Oh yeah, he punished it.
He knows what we're doing. He knows what he's doing. He's got this. All right, slash kick still hits. Run up electric. Where you stepping? This is Tekken 7.
All right.
Oh, look at this duck on the down forward 1-4.
We're gonna roll dice. I'll roll dice.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like that string. Given that Jin can punish all the variations of it pretty hard. Not really in Hazard's favor, but counter hit down back 4. Get you stomped. Give me that. That's not safe. -13. Volzar punishment looking really good though. I'll tell you that.
Looks like he's awake.
Yeah, it took him a second. It's like, oh, okay, hold on. Look at keep out electric. That's what. Okay, that's the attack time I was talking about earlier. Kind of waits half a beat and then just like hits him. Let's see if he does. I'm curious to see if he like keeps on to that. Like there, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, let's say that down back 4 got delayed like half a second. I'm certain I would have countered it. But good stuff. The Volzar waking up. Punishment looking good. My man did full screen run up electric as he woke up. Clipped him.
Sorry about that. My Discord app took a break there.
It's all right. We all need a break sometimes. Discord, no exception. Let's move. Now, I hope that this is like Volzar like waking up and not just kind of, you know, because if it is, if this is like, okay, he's woken up, he's made the adjustment, and Hazard doesn't respond, I think Volzar's gonna run away with that because that looked ugly.
Okay.
That looked, he punished everything. Minus 14, launch. Oh, that's a high, launch. You know what I mean? Like, oh.
Get ready for the next battle.
But you know, that's also another form of Tekken I love to see. Your opponent's running at you. If you can dodge the onslaught, find the holes in the offense, and punish, you know, that shows you definitely have a good understanding of how to defend against the character. Look at her just standing up there.
I've never seen.
Yeah, I've never seen it either. Let's go cinematics.
That's sick.
That is really cool. I've never actually seen that. That is minus 14, right?
Yeah, but he could have got. Kudos for him trying, but
it's minus 15, guys. Minus 15.
Oh, it's 15. Okay,
yeah.
I didn't know it was launch.
Jin could have just can. So.
Okay. All right. I was under the impression it was 14.
Nope.
But Lord Commander out here with the perfect frame beta knowledge. Dance mix-ups, and this is what you were talking about, TRL. Is just like this kind of thing that you really gotta pay attention to what she's doing in the moment. It's almost like fighting against Ling in that sense, where like a lot of it is just watching her moves and reacting accordingly in the moment.
Also, Volzar is also using 442 more often now. Something that he wasn't doing earlier.
I like it.
That move is also very good.
Yeah, a nice mid check to kind of keep you in, you know, not necessarily in place, but keep you at bay. If you're pressing, you're gonna get hit. Very safe. No break. Heard of a lot of damage. But and again, this is a really cool narrative being built here. Hazards, I'm gonna run at you, right? Volzar, how do you deal with it? And when he does, he gets big rewards. He's getting these big punishes. But when he doesn't, you know, Hazard's just kind of like that. Like Hazard just kind of runs all over. So. Ooh.
I can't be moving like that.
What is that track? Why does that track? But that dagger was actually kind of sick. I don't know if he like meant to intentionally whiff punish with it.
Oh, nice call on that.
Oh yeah,
there.
None of that. Ooh, look at the setups. I like it. All right, see, this is probably the most important part of this matchup.
Yeah, he had to do improvised background combo there.
Look at, oh man, I love that from Volzar. Knows he's not gonna get the perfect 13-12 frame punish, so he just goes for a mix instead.
Yeah, I finally did Hell Sweep after blocking the -9 on block mid there.
Yeah, there you go. Take your mix. All right, I think he tried to electric the whiff top kick. Ooh.
Oh, I'm doing a low.
Yeah, that was ugly. Yeah, I think. Oh no. That's a launch.
Oh,
you better mess him.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's
No,
not
it's
over
not.
yet.
I smell a yep.
Oh, yeah.
I smelled either that or a toe kick. Oh man.
Well, it wasn't the worst risk by Hazards, because like even if he got punished for finishing string, he still wasn't losing the set yet.
Yeah, for sure.
I respect understanding all the risk and reward there.
Yeah. But something to point out was about halfway through that final round, the most important part of that matchup dynamic came into play. Where, remember, you know how I was building the narrative of Hazards kind of running him down and Volzar just picking his spots.
Yeah.
The very, like, the actual neutral, where they were both spacing out and nobody was doing anything. that's the most important part of this matchup, because if Hazards has his way, I keep calling him Final Hazard. If Hazard has his way, and wins that neutral exchange, it's just pain train from there, right? But if Volzar can kind of shut down this kind of rush down coming from Hazards, and what happened in neutral there kind of decided the rest of the match there, right? So I think round start, these space out positions where neither opponent is doing anything, very, very important. And obviously that sounds, that might sound super basic, but it's true. What happens in the very neutral gonna decide a lot of this match.
Right, establishes like the player's play style.
Exactly.
Fight.
Whoever gets that big opening, because this has been a game about big openings. It hasn't been very poke oriented. It hasn't been very slow. It's been big like that. It's been big openings. What are you gonna do? Double electric punish. Look at the pressure. Oh, you're cracking.
Nice wall combo.
Yeah, we got him to open it up. Look at this. These Jin combos. I love this. That slide whiff. I don't know. Look at him sidestepping to keep him at the wall.
Oh man,
fat punish. Dude, this is some excellent play from Volzar. I love everything about what I just saw.
Fight.
The fuck was that?
He
That
ducked it.
was wacky shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, nice delay electric.
That's what, again, there it is.
Timing
TR.
down. Timing down.
Look at it. The resets. Look at the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Get that ass punched. What's up? Let's go.
Fight.
I love this, man.
Round start favorite.
Ooh, look at the adjustment. He tried the filthy.
Nice punish by Volzar.
Oh my god, he's got him blocking. Oh no, I think Volzar's got this, man. And I don't just mean this match. If Hazard doesn't do something, this is what Volzar needs.
KO.
This is bad, man.
You win.
But something very interesting to note. Volzar got him to stop pressing. If you saw, he did 2 electrics and like wave dashed in his face like 5 times.
Yep, that was establishing the mental pressure.
Yeah, that's that's a big tell for what might happen the rest of the set. Like it's 2-3, but I don't know, bro. I don't know.
That happens a lot playing against Mishimos. At every level, like once at Mishima, at least once in a set, if not more than once, the opposing player from the Mishima is going to freeze up against wave dash.
Oh, for sure. I absolutely, as a Mishima wave dashing in your face, it's always going to be scary. No, even more so in the corner. But there was a couple times I saw that during the set where it was just like Volzar is just in his face and he's freezing. Even like with the round start hell sweep. Oh, you're freezing. Let me get this leg. Like it, if this continues, it might get ugly.
Yeah. And the hell sweep Jin is like, it seems reactable, but it's not. It's so crazy. It's slow.
That move is an enigma.
Yeah. And it tracks well too. It tracks like both ways.
You have to do I think it's a very deep side step.
Right.
I don't have my notes on me. No. Is it right?
Round 1.
I know you have to do a very we're gonna pull up the notes.
This is a custom by Hazard. I respect this custom. Look at this custom, guys. I told you a lot about me. I rather play with customization mode than practice mode.
Is that so?
I'm kidding. Kinda. I'm like halfway.
No, more power to you. I just don't play this game.
Oh yeah, nice block by Volzar.
There you go. Yes, according to my research, hell sweep is sidewalk
Round 2. Fight.
Man, I've tried it every time. I always get hit.
Oh yeah, nah, you have to do a deep side. Look at the. I don't know if he's just. I can't tell if he's just throwing that out or if he's like trying to whip. Ooh, some.
That's a misinput. That's a misinput. What was that?
Shout
Bro, I
out
don't
to Blinking Airwaves for the raid. Hopefully you had a good stream. Everybody, you came in on a dope set. Hope you
Oh,
enjoyed.
they're both taunting.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, y'all came here for some wild seconds. He just backflipped in his face and then taunted. I don't care if it was a misinput. I'm going to say he meant to do that. That was wild.
Oh, Volzar also taunted himself after that too.
Oh, did he?
KO.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then we're just playing Tekken. We're in there.
Fight.
That was crazy. All right, downpour one string coming out. Ooh, look at the whip punish. All right, but I don't care.
Oh, $100 combo. Is it $100? Oh, he dropped the $100 combo.
Man.
I respect him for trying it.
Yeah. All right, gets the good. I like the wall float. Back turn setups. Look at. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, that's also another very important part of playing Kunimitsu.
Right.
Is knowing that a lot of her wall stuff does that, and capitalizing off of it accordingly. And it looks like Hazard was ready with the setup. Look at the block. Nice stuff. Plus frames into jab. He sidesteps. You gonna make note of that next time? What are you gonna do?
Caught him ducking. Caught him ducking on
Yup.
back turn.
Scared him a little bit. Oh, see, here we go. This is the important part, but I don't care. I've got a health.
KO.
Ooh, that's
Right.
a cool combo.
Once again,
I like
kids, set 3 is 0 on hit. But Kunimitsu's in crouch.
Gone.
Nice punish.
Gone. Get him out of here. I will take that. Okay, backs up.
Nice sidestep electric on set 3.
And interesting, there you go with the set 3 mention. Immediately forward fours him out of it. Or out of his follow-up, rather. But, you know, Kuni's got wall.
Oh, nice job.
The belief.
Wow.
He believed. He believed. And he was ready with the punish. That's the big thing, is like, he didn't just, it wasn't just like a twitch duck. He was ready with the punish. He knew something was coming there, and he was ready.
That was, I'm gonna hold his duck button. I'm gonna
Yeah,
hold his
he
down
sat
button.
there. My man sat there, was like, yup.
Find yourself a significant other who holds down button. Like Volzar does.
Oh man. But yeah, this is that adjustment I was saying, man. If Volzar keeps that, like, I think Volzar takes this. I'm be honest.
Right. Final hazards.
I'm
is also
definitely
correct.
not counting final hazards out, but like, bro.
Kunimitsu has a lot of mix-ups, but they're not particularly good if you know the matchup. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But we don't want excuses. We want hands, okay? I don't want excuses. I want hands. My man came up, called out all the best players. You throw hands. Real mix-ups or not.
Oh, Blitz pointing something out. Volzar's doing delayed moves after eating a set 3, so.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Hazard can throw out like a full crouch mix up.
absolutely. No, there was we saw it in the, what was it, the final round of that last match.
Right. Set
Did
was just
the
like
three?
Round one.
Forward him out of it.
Fight.
Okay. Let's see what you got, Hazards.
oh, he finished the string.
That
Come
is
on,
my
man.
string now. We appreciate the donation. All right, good throw break. We got the throw breaks. Good stuff from Hazards. Gets some balcony break. All right, doesn't opt for the low extension. Knows it got punished last time. Decides to hold it this time. Ooh, wow. I looked at that block. Oh man, you're mashing, but where's the combo?
Oh, I think he was rolling on that punish there.
KO.
It's all good. If you're Volzar, don't let that get to you.
Fight.
Keep it nice and tight.
Right.
Okay.
Frame Whisper had made a video on Kunimitsu where if you block any of blue attacks, they're punishable.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a visual difference. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I mean, yeah, like obviously there's a visual difference, but I didn't think to put the two together.
now you know.
Yeah. Thank you. right, not quite. Gets the 12 frame punish. I like it. Good stuff from Hazards. Delicious. Mine. Oh man, bro, Jin having this 14 frame launcher in this matchup is
Not over
wow.
yet.
All right, what's for breakfast? Get that out of my face. Are you gonna kill? This is a weird wall combo. Rage art hit.
This is gonna kill.
Yup. Man. But yeah, dude, Jin having this I-14 launcher from Crouch seems kind of tough for Kunimitsu.
Right, so that makes Kunimitsu like gives her a rough time against the other fast launchers from Crouch, like Kazuya and Eddie.
Yeah, yeah. All right, and we're going to the wall. Okay, we're at the wall. Just
Oh, he
ooh,
went for
okay.
it.
I like the interrupt from Hazards. That was a good adjustment. He knows he's gotten punished for that before, so Volzar's looking for it, and he's kind of taking advantage of it. Get that shit out of my face!
I don't
Please.
think this is gonna kill. This is not gonna kill.
No, he's airborne. He's airborne. He was airborne, I think, right? It looked like he was airborne. Ooh, that.
Oh, he did it wrong.
Round 4.
Was he airborne? It looked like he was airborne.
I don't think so.
Okay, I
'Cause
wasn't sure after the initial
the damage was not scaled.
Yeah. It looked like it, but you know, after I saw the final hit damage, I wasn't sure. Ooh, tech traps. This is some really
Nice
cool
stuff,
play
nice
coming
stuff.
out from Hazards. Delicious, nutritious, minus 14.
Well, I got the wall. Oh,
Look at the duck on the throw again. My man has no fear. He's
he caught him moving.
Caught
Caught
him
him
moving.
moving.
Caught him moving. Like nothing to say there. Caught him moving.
Fight.
Round
Dude,
start health
he's
lead.
round start hell sweep. I don't think Hazards is blocked. Okay, I don't give a crap about what you're doing.
Oh.
Look at. Okay, I wasn't sure. I'm not sure if that was a true.
Oh, nice low combo.
Yeah, I really like the combo adjustment. But you got the life lead. What are you gonna? What? Oh, what?
I don't know what that
I don't know
was.
if maybe it was a missed input. I'm not sure. But regardless of what it was, it got punished. You're dead.
It's also a nice demonstration by both players on sidewall combos. I see often with newer players or less experienced players, and like they get a weird sidewall splat. They don't
Yeah.
have the combo ready.
Oh yeah, I know gym players got that combo. You got back 2-1 and you got 1-2-4. All right, you be floating people all across the ring, all right? But in any case, I do understand. Like it's obviously it takes the awareness to be able to adjust yourself for that combo. So Volzar definitely knows what he's doing with his character. But going into the game 8, I believe.
And
Does
what's this-
Volzar take this? It's 4-3, I think.
Oh crap! It was. I'm pretty sure it was like 2. No, it was.
It
2-1.
was 3. Well, wait, was it?
No, it's not, it wasn't that crazy. It was 2-1.
Yeah, that was it. But then I don't know, man. I'm telling you, Volzar adjustment was too powerful. It was powerful. I saw that and I was like, I don't know, bro. But,
Round
yeah, I
one.
mean, I was just worried if Hazards would make the counter adjustment, because I see Volzar's adjustment. I like what I'm seeing, but it's on Hazards to make the counter adjustment. I don't think I've seen that just yet. Outside of sticking to initial game plan, Volzar getting
Speaking of
opened up
game
here.
plans,
Yeah, go crazy. That is
Yeah.
the game plan. And yes, it worked that round, but is it going to be consistent? You know? I mean, if Volzar gets hit by stuff like that, then yes.
that move is punishable, but you have to allow the punish because not every 10 frame jab punishes it.
Look at violence on violence. Wasn't ready for the spacing on that move, I don't think, so he got clipped. Hazards with the run off tackle.
Get off me. And he's mashing after forward 4.
Alright, puts him in a garbage Oki position. Garbage for Kuni, I mean, but blocks a low and doesn't get a launch. Gives Volzar an opportunity to come back.
Right, I've seen that Hazards has been not launch punishing these stagger lows.
Oh yeah, nah, you need that. You need this. You need this extra damage.
Yeah. Especially
Take all
against,
yeah, a
especially
player
against
like this.
Mishimos. Yeah, against Mishimos who have like crazy damage output.
Yeah, take your damage. Okay. Oh, interesting challenge on the.
Oh no, he
Whoa.
finished it!
It's okay. We love donations. Oh, but he gets it with it again. He hit him with it twice, and he's just gonna keep doing it.
Fight.
Bro, I think if he had more life, he would have looped that forever.
Oh,
Alright,
dashing.
random hop kick. I like it.
It's a wall.
Okay. What is happening? I don't think I've ever seen that move.
Perfect.
But
Set
yeah, I
three.
mean, really?
You win.
That good on Hazard's kind of stuck to his initial game plan, and just Volzar wasn't really ready to deal with that
Right.
match. He's been doing a good job of it throughout the set, but I mean, you know, on a game-to-game basis, it is kind of hard to dodge all this Kuni stuff that's being thrown at you sometimes, you know.
Right.
So it literally comes down to Hazard's is going to run at you. Volzar, do you have what it takes to deal with it in this last match?
Oh, this is exciting.
Or is Hazard's gonna literally run away with this? Thinking people will adjust in a certain way and they don't. I mean, yeah, it can happen. So it's just one thing that I always try to do is, because I've definitely overthought my opponent's adjustment, and one thing I always do is until I literally get hit with something that proves that they've adjusted, I'm just gonna keep looping what I do.
Fair enough. Yeah, I fall in that trap sometimes too, where I'll just like think my opponent. I'll stop doing something because I think my opponent.
Yeah, you think they're gonna adjust to it, and then they just kind of do it like a third, fourth, fifth time, and you're like, dude, this guy doesn't. But honestly, until you do it, or I know that you're capable of doing it, I don't care.
All right, random select hammerhead.
All right, nice knock the stage to close out the last game of the night.
An anime stage for two of the most anime characters in the game.
I'm down. I'm here to see it. Let's go.
Pick your.
Round one.
He's got dreadlocks. She's got a cherry. Whatever, man. Let's play.
Round start taunt. What the
Both players are taunting.
round start taunt? The cojones on this man.
Kind of moving the hop kick.
Bro, I love these. I love these hop kicks that are just coming out of left field. All right, what's for breakfast?
Volzar might need to do something risky here because he does not have the life lead.
Ooh, Hazards might do something even riskier. Let's go.
Perfect.
1-2, back turn, hop
Round
kick.
two.
I'm trying to end this game immediately. But looks like, I don't know, Volzar had, the defense going into this.
That's punishable.
But, I don't know, looks like it's falling apart a little bit. Let's see if he can keep it tight, man. There you go.
There you go.
Get
Speaking of
something
breaking
started.
defenses,
Okay, so even if it's just for a minute, even just floating your opponent, taking that time to kind of like put them in the air while you're doing the combo, just readjust your game. Think a little. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Or just make that the new game plan. Oh my god, he's 3 for 3! Is it gonna okay.
Slash kick!
Oh, that was
Round
tight!
three.
Yo, that was tight! What the okay. Okay.
I respect it.
Okay,
He went-
hold on. Can we talk about Game 9 after, excellent Volzar adjustment, Final Hazards kind of upping his offense to run over Volzar's defense? Game 9, we're hop kicking and we're hell sweeping. I don't care anymore.
KO.
Wow. Nice call on Volzar. He did an axe kick there to catch
Yeah.
set.
Caught him coming in. All right. Well, I mean, low key. Yup. I was just about to say, low key. You haven't blocked one of these.
Good punish on that uppercut.
Yeah, throw him, and then wake up and do it again. Help him again. Not this time. Doesn't get the wall splat. I don't know if maybe he was
I
going
could have
for that.
gotten it if he went for the launch punish.
Look at that, keeping him in check. No, this is my game.
Oh no!
We're gonna finish this game. All right, this ain't over. Oh, it's over.
You win.
Damn.
Oh man, good stuff to both players.
GG's to both. I feel like Hasbro